Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and it's now the 10th, ladies and gentlemen. We have only got 20 long days of November to go. We are already a third of our way through the month, and like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you thought I was busy before, well, wait until you see what I've got in store for you. First of all, the news, and a lot of it was about nurses going on strike of dozens of hospitals all over the UK. But then, of course, there's the thing that came out in the papers this morning about Suella Braverman, condemning the police for saying, they didn't deal with these eco-mob, as they call it. This is despite the fact that the same newspaper, the Daily Mail, just last week said that there were tens of thousands of corrupt police all over the UK, despite the fact that the Daily Mail supports the party who cut and slashed the police left, right and centre all the way back in 2010. So, Braverman's not doing herself any favours. Also, I thought she was meant to be like a Home Secretary and all that. She's not like head of police, she's not like commissioner and all that. Who suddenly starts deciding that people like her could suddenly tell the police exactly what to do, you know what I mean? It's becoming apparent, ladies and gentlemen, that if the Conservative Party was actually trying to convince me to vote for them, then they're going about it completely the wrong way. Not just because, their policies and their principles don't match my own, although that's a pretty good reason why. I mean, if you don't have to, well, you can look into it, but I don't particularly think you'll have to dig very deep to see what it really means. Second, ladies and gentlemen, it seems again strange that the fact that hundreds of nurses are going to go on strike, and it doesn't really seem to affect the papers or the press or the Tory party. It doesn't seem to affect that if it's like rail strikes, mail strikes, teachers going on strike. They'll still they'll say, look over there, there's an eco mob that's blocking the M25 again. Condemn them, send them straight to hell. That's their ideal. Their ideal is to pick on the simple and easiest targets, and the ones that will literally inconvenience only themselves, because the Conservative Party and all of their, cohorts and lackeys, they only care about the Conservative Party has always been put the economy first before anything else, before things like, working people, human rights, people like me, people like you. No, it's not a political party that it's not the sort of thing that the average person would really vote for if they really knew what it was all about. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, just to get our minds off politics just for 1 second, there's the fact that there are plenty. I am very boisterous about things like this because it's important to me. You know what I mean? It's important. You gotta, like I said, it's one of my rules about politics is you have got to have your say. And you know what? In a healthy democracy is a well-informed democracy, and you can't blame me for the last 10 days or so that I have been nothing less than very well-informing, I suppose. So, ladies and gentlemen, if before this month is over, before even the end of the day is out, you're going to see me making a lot of noise. You're going to see a lot more of this, and we'll go from strength to strength, ladies and gentlemen. Each day is a new day, and you're going to see that there's plenty more to come from me. So, take care, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch up with you later on today when you see just how much noise I can make.